good morning. It's Little Leg Babies. I'm so glad you've joined us today. In front of you is Grace, and she is advertising her Rose Baby onesie that she got from the Rose Doll Show. Well, it was mailed to us because I purchased something from them, and this was part of the gift. So I wanted somebody to wear it. I've had another baby wear it, but I think she wanted to wear it today and let everybody know that we're getting ready for it. And we're very excited about it. Yes, we are. This little girl, I think most of you know, she's been around the block, so to say. Yeah, she's wearing a little pink tutu here too. Isn't that cute? And she's a third and fourth baby. I'm not the original owner of this baby, but she has a very good pedigree. If that's the word, maybe that's what you use for dogs, but her lineage is wonderful. I originally saw her on My Little World. She was Katie's baby, and her name was Elizabeth. And she was darling, and I saw her there and just fell in love with her. And then Katie sold her. And she sold her to Carrie from Care Bear's Little Angels. And then Carrie named her Lizzie, and she had her for a while. So that's when, and then I saw her on that channel and still loved her and always knew I wanted this particular sculpt. So I just, I think this is such a popular kit and sculpt that there's a lot of people that have this sculpt. And I just think that if you're going to be a Reborn art collector, this is one of the babies that you want to have. Also, you want to have a Levi, which I got a beautiful Levi I'm very happy with, and you want a Saskia. And I got a Saskia. I mean, this is my idea of being a collector of reborn babies. Now, somebody else may not think that, obviously, because they don't all have these kinds of babies, but maybe they want more unusual ones that most people don't have. But I happen to like and want the three most popular babies. And I want artists that have done good jobs on them. And I feel like this baby, even though I'm her third or fourth mommy, she was very well loved and very well taken care of. And I sent her to have more hair. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but yeah. So she's had more hair added, and she's also had some other things. Just she just needed a little. She needed a spa day. Yes, she did. She is so cute. She's really a cute doll. Anyway, I thought I would get her out here and put this on her so that you could see this little tutu's got little polka dots, little white polka dots on it, a little skirt, and then this tulle. And I just thought that it would be fun to look at her and see her in it, and also remind you all that it is coming, the Rose Doll Show, and I'm very excited about it. So there you go. Now, I have Saskia, who is asleep in his bed, Mr. Louie, and I'm going to get him out, and I'm going to put, I found these are so cute. This is, I don't know who did this. Anyway, I got it at Walmart, which I never go to, but I had to go for something. I forget now. But it's just an unusual, it's got little dogs all over it. It's blue with a darker blue. I've washed it already. And it was 9 months. But I think this will fit him because, it looks like a very small 9 months to me. And I just loved the pattern, and I just thought it was different than what I've seen. So I'm going to go ahead, but you can see it says 9 months. We're going to go ahead and try and put that on him. Okay, baby, come on. You have to get up now. Oh, he's been sleeping. Yeah, he has. let's go over here and see if we can't move our little Gracie over. Look how big you are. Look how big you are next to her. We're going to put her in the bed that you just came from. I have a little basket back here. There you go. You sleep there. Oh, she's so cute. All right, you. Let's take this pink blanket out. Yeah, because my little precious boy doesn't want to sleep on a pink blanket. No, he doesn't. Hi. Did you have a good nap? Huh? This is the way he was sleeping. I think it's so cute. When I see him in the bed, I lay him like this, so he looks like he's sucking his thumb, and then look at those little legs. Have you ever seen anything so cute? I just think that's so cute when his legs are crossed over like that. Oh, well. I love posing him in different poses and then looking at him and saying, oh, hey, you look like such a sweetheart. Yes, you do. I don't know why. Maybe I need to put this up a little higher so you can get all of him. There we go. Okay. Let's take these off. Those little feet. What's under this anyway? We just have a diaper, don't we? Well, we need to take it off. We need to take it off, yeah. So, I have been a little upset with Lala. She's been in timeout. Well, I don't know what that is. In timeout a couple of times since yesterday. She just goes through these periods where she's like a Tasmanian devil. I mean, you can't do anything with her. She's wild. She's running around, barking herself practically into a coma, chasing everybody, biting everybody. It's like she gets possessed, and she doesn't know, what she's doing. And and then, no matter how many times I let her outside, she's TT's in the house, and she likes her favorite place, which is not, she's not very smart to do it, is my husband's closet. Now, he does not like that. He doesn't, if he goes in there and sees that, it's not good. So, and she's done that lately. But I'll, yell at her and punish her, but she just looks at me like, what? She looks at me the same way that she looks at me when she wants food. It's like she doesn't have, there's no remorse. She doesn't hang her head. I've seen dogs that get in trouble and get yelled at, and they respond in an appropriate way. But not our little Lala. She's just as happy-go-lucky as I'm, spraying vinegar and getting the paper towels and washing everything down. She's just kind of standing there with that goofy look on her face, like, what? Her ears are just up, and she's looking at me like, oh, what are you doing now? Can I come over and play? And I'm like, no, get your little white body out of here. So that's kind of what's been going on. I don't know. I think I'm raising her just kind of like I raised my kids. I never spanked my kids. I never did anything, really. And let me tell you, raising these boys was not easy. Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. Yeah, look at you. You're so cute in this. Do you like your pajamas? These are great for Florida because they're short-sleeved. They're short-sleeved. Yes, they are. And look at your blue eyes with us. You are gorgeous. Yes, you are. So anyway, I do the same thing with her. I yell. With my boys, they'd be screaming and yelling and running. They were 10, for instance, 10, 8, 5, and 2. And when you've got that boys and they're that age, they're they're like roosters, just fighting and yelling and carrying on. And I would grab a belt, usually one of my husband's belts, and I would wrap it around my hand, and I'd run through the house after them screaming, "I'm going to hit you with this belt if you ever do that again." And of course I never would. I just banged the wall. And they'd run and get in their beds and put the covers over their heads. And they'd be laughing their heads off. "I'm going to tell your dad when he gets home." That type of thing. And Dad would get home. And he only got bothered with things if it had to do with his tools being left outside. Oh, and he hated the bicycles being left because we would get them stolen, of course. But his answer, he spent 4 years in the Navy. These were boys as far as he was concerned. He didn't hold back on the things he said to them. So he would say things like, "If you leave your bicycle outside one more time, I'm going to take that bicycle and ram it up your ass." Really? Really? That's how you talk? That's how you talk to an 8-year-old? You're damn right that's how I talk to him, and if he does it, that's what's going to happen. Well, let me tell you, that 8-year-old ran out there and got his bike and put it up. But, but neither one of us ever we weren't disciplinarians. We just weren't into that. So, and I think it's kind of carried over. Hey, come on, stop. Stop it now. Carried over to my dogs, because, especially Lala, because she hey, leave him alone. And Jack is coughing, if you can hear him. And she's there. And she gets on him, and then he starts coughing. Anyway, so I think it's kind of carried on to the dogs, how we treat the dog, how I raise the dogs. It's the same way. I run through the house screaming after them, too, and they think it's a joke. I'm a joke. But anyway, somehow my children got raised, and they got raised very well. They're wonderful, wonderful men. I know my mother suffered a lot from it all, because she had her way, and she thought she wasn't much of a mother to me and to my sister. She kind of thought she was royalty when we were small, but for some reason she latched on to my sons and decided that she wanted to be a part of them. And so she'd pop over all the time, and they loved her, especially my youngest. Oh my gosh. In fact, they had a second home in Tennessee, and she took him a lot up to Tennessee, up to the cabin with her. And so he was very close to her. And also my 8-year-old. That's funny, my 2-year-old and my 8-year-old were very close to my mother. But anyway, she'd come over, and she just, would read me the riot act about how these boys were not getting the proper, they weren't, whatever. Who knows? I don't know why I got on all that. Do we know? No. But you know what? You're being raised right. Yes, you are. We go to church, and you learn about Jesus. And you're going to not do drugs, and you're not going to drink. No, you're going to go to Harvard. Yeah. And you're going to be a doctor. And you're going to make lots and lots of money and take care of your mommy. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. Look at you and your little doggy. Here, let's give you this. This is your little dog. That's so cute. You're so cute. Anyway, I don't know how I got, but I'm sure you can just tell by my getting to know me through these that's the kind of mother that I was. It was very easygoing. We had, our house was more of a party house. We had a large house with a pool, and we also had a boat, and we would go out fishing, and when we would catch dolphin in May and June and July, which is the season, we would have a big fish fry and invite everybody. Everybody knew, and they would come over, and it would be quite, parties, a lot of parties. And then my mother might show up on a Sunday morning when everybody was, and the other thing I think my mother got upset about, bless her heart, she's been dead for 2 years now, and she loved me dearly, and she loved the boys dearly. But she could show up at crazy times, and she did. And I forget now what I was going to say. I got a little upset about thinking about her. Yeah, she would show up at crazy times, and she thought that my boys, I don't know why we even bought beds. And for some reason, my boys learned how to hurdle themselves over the side of a crib at a very young age. So forget the crib, forget the beds. And we even had bunk beds, but none of them ever slept in the bed. They usually slept either in front of the TV or in front of our bedroom door, which my husband promptly would slam in their faces and lock and say, mm-mm. And then they would bang for a while. We want mommy, mommy. And then they would stop and they'd go to sleep with their legs up against the door. And then when we'd wake up in the morning and try and go out, we had to step over bodies. Anyway, they didn't sleep in their beds. And so she didn't like that. She just thought, they need to go to bed at a proper time. You need to read them a story and put them in bed. And I was like, yeah, well, that happened, Mom. And then they got out. So, well, then somebody needs to take them back and put them in the bed and make them stay there. And I said, well, who's that going to be? And so we'd go round and round like that. So so I put you in bed and you stay. And that's why I love you so much. You don't do me bad, do you, like my sons did? When I put you to bed, you go to sleep. Yes, you do, you little peanut. All right, I guess that's enough about me being the mother of the year. Yeah, boop, boop. Well, who knows? We all do what we can do, and I don't know if I did my best, but I hung in there and somehow made it through without completely losing my mind, although they think I've lost my mind now with this hobby. But I've never really, I don't really care what they think at this point. They don't care what I think, so, All right. What else do I have to tell you today on this Thursday? Not much. Not much, no. All right, you guys. You have a good Thursday, and tomorrow I have a board meeting. Ugh. Can you believe I'm on a board? Yeah, I'm on a board. Usually I'm bored in the board meeting, too. I try to get out of there as fast as I can. All right, I'm here with Louie, and he's going to go to bed, and guess what? He's going to stay there. Okay. I hope you guys stop by again real soon, and thank you so much for putting up with me. All right, see you hopefully one of these days soon. Bye.